How to get started with brand deal as a nano influencers. Welcome back. My name is Salwa and I help freedom seekers start an online business or start to make money online so they can work from anywhere. And in today's video, I am going to teach you or help you learn more about how to get brand deals when you just started on social media. So nano influencers means any influencer or content creator under 10,000 followers. The good news is you don't need that many followers to start getting brand deals. Actually, brands love nano and micro influencers because they are very relatable and the engagement are usually way higher than the mega influencers. So that's what we're going to dive in today. And by the way, I am myself a micro influencer, which means I have under 50,000 followers and I still got a lot of brand deals. Why? I have a secret, so make sure you stay tuned until the end of this video because I'm going to share with you everything that I know about getting brand deals. It's not as hard as you might think. If you're wondering who's on the table, this is Mustafet, everybody. She's 3 months. She's part of my new family, and well, I try to put her in a room, but she's just not. She's not doing anything, so she's here with me. All right, Mustafet, maybe move a little bit. Okay, good. First, before we dive in, let me tell you a little bit more about the different type of influencer market out there and how brands view them. So what they are all about, right? So first we have nano. Nano is what I mentioned before. Those are the ones who have under 10,000 followers, and they're the smallest of the influencers. So why brands love them? They have very engaged audience, highest engagement rates across all influencer types. They are affordable for small brands and they often work with free products or product exchange or affiliate links. So that's why brands love them. They get a good return and they don't have to spend much money. For example, a local fitness instructor with 5,000 followers might be a great idea to do a brand deal for really anything. Protein shakes, equipment, gym clothes, you name it. Next on the list is micro-influencers, which would be my section because I'm still under 50,000 followers, but I am going to change this year. By 2026, I need to hit over 50,000 followers across all platforms. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you can help me grow on this platform as well. So micro-influencers, brands love them because they still have high engaged audience. They're seen as relatable and trustworthy, and they're the perfect target niche for marketing, anything from fitness, skincare, travel. So before I was focusing this channel on teaching people how to make money online so they can travel, my focus was travel because I was a digital nomad, and then I saw there was a need for teaching people how to make money online because a lot more people now want to travel and be remote. So that's why I kind of pivot, but it's still very much underneath the same umbrella. So for example, it could be a beauty creator with 30,000 followers on TikTok, perfect for brands because you can promote anything from makeup, obviously, routine care, beauty care, get ready with me. And there's type of contents that you can do. There's so many different type of contents that you can do as a beauty influencers as well. So now let's talk about macro influencers, not to confuse with macro, M-A-C-R-O. Macro influencers is an influencers between 100,000. No! Okay, pause everybody. I'm gonna put her in the room. That's enough, Mustafet. Say goodbye. Goodbye. We'll be back. Macro influencers, those are the ones who have between 100,000 and 1 million followers. So the big boss, but not the highest yet, not the top ones yet. Brands love them because they have larger reach with more polished content, often considered internet personalities with authority in their niche. Great for mid to large brand campaigns. And for example, a YouTuber with 250,000 subscribers can create in-depth tutorials. So they really have authority and trust and they get paid a lot more money. But you know what? That doesn't come overnight. To become that big, you really have to work at your craft for years and years and years and be consistent. So that's how you get to that level. But honestly, every level have the perks. So let's not skip it and just work towards building your audience, being relatable, build trust, etc. Now the top of the top are the mega influencers, those who have more than 1 million followers. Personality like Mr. Beats, we are the top of the top, the creme de la creme, those who make millions of dollars a year in content creation, which I think sometimes when I think, it's like, wow, that must be a lot of stress. You know, you have to constantly come up with content, you have a whole team to manage, you have like a whole studio with equipment and all of that stuff. That's big deal, you know. So brands love them because they have a massive reach, celebrity status really. Ideal for a large scale brand awareness campaign and often very expensive. They can charge anywhere between $10,000 to $100,000 per post. I'm thinking about the Kardashian, for example, which I know is charged in the millions. So But also, when you work with mega influencers, you know you're gonna get your return on investments. You know, brands love to pay them because brands know they're gonna make a lot more money. So that's the reason. So a quick takeaway, quick summary: nano and micro influencers, they best for beginners and small to mid-sized brand deals, more affordable, more trust. And macro and mega influencers, they big reach, but the engagement rates are usually lower compared to smaller creator. That's why brands increasingly invest in micro influencers and nano influencers to get more authentic engagements and views. So if you don't have that many followers, this video is for you. Now let's dive in more into what you need to get started. The first thing you need to have in order to pitch and get brand deals is a clear niche. I know lots of people don't know. They wanna, oh, I like fitness, but I like cooking, I like this, I like that. But you have to think like brand thinks. If your content is all over the place, you're most likely not going to get booked or get gigs. You have to be very clear and stick to that niche. It's okay to pivot like I did, but really you want to be consistent in one niche, whether it's cooking, fitness, makeup. Focus on one niche, very important. Like my niche is anything related to digital nomad and how to make money remotely so you can travel from anywhere. So I'll be teaching things like I do today. Sometimes I'll take you on a date of my in the day in my life, yes, something like that, and I'll teach you different ways you can make money. So make money online, so you don't have to be tied down to one location. That's my niche, and that's very clear. So be clear on your niche, number one. Second, you want to post consistently. Yes.
In the beginning, yeah.
So brand can see that you have content that is already on the platform. And third is to have a professional bio and email. So the call to action is very clear. They know what you stand for. They know what type of content you are publishing, and they see that you are consistent. So those are the top three, very important. In the bio, you can even say DM for collab and enter the email so they know that you're a content creator. And by the way, I am going to make a video where I'm going to show you exactly how to create a media kit / portfolio to be able to pitch brands. Okay, so stay tuned and make sure you subscribe. Moving on. So now, how do you actually find brand deals? But like I mentioned in my other videos, reach out, don't wait.
And you gotta get on it.
So think about products you are already using and products that you love. Look for small companies, small businesses in the area and start to pitch them. Second, there are a lot of influencers, agencies for content creators online where they connect the brands, the company with content creators. So reach out to them. Number one is Impact. Impact is more for affiliates, so I use them. But on there, you can go and look for deals to work with, especially when it comes to affiliate marketing. The other one, well, Instagram. If you go to Instagram itself, you have a content creation like brand deal options. So search for them. You can also, I also use beacons.ai, and I will leave my link down below because I think with Beacons, you can get, first of all, there's a media kit. I'll talk about it in a second, but with Beacons, there's also a way that you can connect with brands. And there's this company called Aspire IQ, Collabster. Just do a quick research online and you will find a bunch of different content creator agency for a different type of level, and they connect you with brands. So that's a good way to get started. And then kind of connected with the first one is to simply go and DM or email brands that you want to work with. So you go online and, for example, in my word, I look at everything that I'm using. Okay, for example, if there's an app or software that I'm using, I'm gonna go and reach out to them. Now, mind you, I'm still a micro influencer, so we don't know. They might say yes, they might say no. Do not be afraid to reach out. The worst case scenario, they'll say no. And so you haven't lost anything, but at least you tried, right? The next thing I want to talk about is what should you charge for a brand deal? First of all, it depends on a lot of factors. It depends on your niche, on your engagement rate, and what type of content. Is it a story? Is it a reel? Is it a long form? Is it a plugin, which means like you're going to introduce the sponsor of the video in 90 seconds to maybe a minute to 90 seconds? Or is it a whole full tutorial? So this really depends vastly. I found this article that I want to share with you, and that's from Influencer Marketing Hub. And so they basically share a little bit on how you should rate yourself. I know beacon.ai again has a kind of a template-ish that can help you knowing how much you should charge. But the benchmark would be if you have between 1,000 to 5,000 followers, it should be somewhere between $50 to $150 per post. That's for social media. And then if you have between 5,000 to 10,000 followers, you can charge anywhere between $150 to $500 per post. But here's a bonus tip for you. I personally never share my price right away. I ask them what is their budget. Very important, because you don't want to say, oh, I charge $150 when they had a $2,000 budget for you. Now you just missed on thousands of dollars technically. So I asked them first, and then second bonus tip for you: negotiate.
You wish to negotiate?
They have the money. They have a budget for influencers, for content creator, for marketing. Negotiate, and then see if it's right for you. What are the requirements, and then do not forget to have a contract, and then you do the work. So that's how I do it on my own. Now I want to share with you a few tips on how you can stand out for brands. Number one, again, is to engage and be consistent with your content. If you can do one post a day, perfect, start there. Second, show your face on camera. Why? Because that's how people are going to be able to read and your personality and get to know you through the camera. Very important. They're going to see, okay, is this person fit a criteria? Is this person good for our fitness product? Is this person good for this? They want to see how you are on camera. Very important. I know sometimes you might be shy, you don't want to show yourself, but I think it's very important. So show yourself. You'll thank me later. And then have samples. Already do videos and content creation for products that you already own, even if it's for free, even if it's for a friend. Like, they want to see your style of filming, your style of interacting. I know it goes with the personality of being the camera, but they want to see sample and be like, ooh, I like this type of video. Maybe she could do something like this for our upcoming product. So let's reach out, right? Or you reach out and you say, hey, this is what I've done. I think it would fit your type of brand. I'd be really delighted if we work together. So I want to leave you with this. Do not be afraid to reach out to brands. Do not think that you have to have millions of followers in order to start getting brand deals or making money on social media. But you do have to get started, and you do have to be consistent. And honestly, the growth happened over time. Like, if I show you my first YouTube videos that I did about 10 years ago, it is nothing compared to today. I've grown so much. My confidence on camera. I know I'm more comfortable about talking about different topics, and I can see that I've grown, and my content and my editing skills and everything grew over time, but I would not be able to be here if I didn't get started there. And I'm still very small, so my only problem is I haven't been consistent over the years, but that's for another video. And so if I can leave you with this, don't wait to get started. You can do it. And if you waited for a sign, this is it. On this note, if you want to learn more about making money online, I have a free guide. It's called Remote Income Roadmap, and I'm going to leave the link down below. I'm also going to launch a membership soon. So if you're interested, make sure to subscribe so I can update you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll send you lots of kisses from Mexico, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.